So hello everyone, it's your girl Jail Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today I figured we could get into some makeup ideas I want to see for my favorite brand. So I came up with this idea because I was like, y'all know how I do the dear blah 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 whatever brand is videos. That's when I give them ideas on what I want to see from the brand. So I figured it'd be fun just to come on and have a video of a few of the brands that I love and want to see more stuff from, and just tell them what I want them to do, as opposed to just waiting for them to pop out ideas and hoping I actually like them. Because I figured it'd be helpful if they hear from the people who actually are buying the stuff what they want to see. So let's go ahead and get started. I don't have that many brands, so it shouldn't take that long. I'm hoping it doesn't take that long because I only got a half an hour to do this, and we know I talk entirely too much. So let's get into it and stop pussyfooting around, if you say. So, sorry, there's one more brand over here that I forgot to grab. I mean, I could just use this reputation. I don't need to actually have the exact shade, but yeah. So we'll just take that one, whatever. Let's get started. So, I'm not going to go in particular order. I'm going to just grab some stuff. So I'll do the eyeshadow palettes last, and I will start off with other things. So I'm going to start off with Pat McGrath. So Mother, first of all, I want to see highlighters that work for people my skin tone. Like, I don't know what this was, but it angered me extremely because the packaging is weighted and wonderful, and the detail and presentation of it was lovely, but this looks ashy as hell on people my skin tone. So what I want from you, Mother, since, you know, I love Pat McGrath, so I figured I'd start with her. I want you to bring us some blushes and some bronzers, if you please. That's your mission. We've had 500 rose eyeshadow palettes. We are fine. Try some rose blushes next time. Can we have a rose blush? I'd like a rose blush. You know, I'd like some nice highlighters that actually work for my skin tone besides that one you came out with. It was lovely, but, you know, I want more than one, especially since this one didn't work out. And then I want some bronzers because I feel like she'd give me the depth and the sculpting and all the beautifulness of the lightness of the powders. I feel like her powder would be like the Westman Atelier bronzer because the powder feels silky and soft and wonderful. It just doesn't go deep enough for people my skin tone. So it's like I feel like Mother could get the job done and it would be beautiful. So what I want from you, Pat McGrath, is blushes and bronzers. Maybe a highlighter if you feel like it. I'm more concerned about the blushes and bronzers. So just since you want to do roses so much, throw in a little rose quad or whatever, and then give me like 3 or 4 blushes, or just 3 blushes, like people like to do, the light, the medium, and deep or whatever. Do that and I'll be fine. And then throw me some bronzers like toward the holiday or something, I guess. I don't know. The point is, I want blushes and bronzers from you, Pat McGrath. That's what I want. And then throw in some highlighters if you're feeling generous. Okay, so we got that out the way. Next, I want Tatcha to come out with foundation. I know, right? Like, I think that'd be so awesome because they started off with the complexion. They give you the primer. They give you cute little setting powders. Like, now I need a foundation, Tatcha, okay? I want it to be like the Gucci foundation because I feel like that would just be beautiful with this primer. I have not tried the Gucci foundation with this primer as of yet. I tried it with the Pat McGrath, but I will be trying it with this next time. But I feel like Tatcha would do a beautiful job of coming out with a foundation. And I feel like they would be pretty good with inclusivity as far as shade range goes. I don't know, since we've never had a complexion product from them. We're just used to skincare. But I would love to see them give me a foundation. I feel like it would be beautiful. They did the little tinted eye cream situation that you put underneath the eyes to help out with that. I never tried it personally. Mel Thompson used to really like it. But I want a foundation from Tatcha. I want a satin matte finish foundation from Tatcha. I feel like that would just be the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. So Tatcha, I need a foundation from you, infused with like skincare benefits. That would be amazing, if you please. Thank you so much. So we're done with Tatcha. On to the next, which is Gucci. So since they gave us this lovely foundation, and then they gave us a setting powder and a bronzer, Gucci, where's the concealer? I mean, it's cute to have the foundation, but I gotta put some underneath my eyes. So, but you came out with this and the primer, but I have no concealer. Where's the concealer? Y'all, I just dropped it. But yeah, they got face powder, they got bronzer, they got I said setting powder and foundation and primer, but it's like there's no concealer. Gucci wears concealer. So I need Gucci to give me some concealer. So I'm here for it. I'm available. Just come with the concealer. also, if they made blushes, I guess it would be nice too. So if they feel generous and feel like throwing in some blushes for us, that's fine. But I need some concealer to go with this foundation. Because otherwise I'm going to have to use my Hourglass one and my Giorgio Armani one. And I prefer to use that with all the brands together. So I'm hoping that they come out with one in the future. But I figured I would just put it in this video like, hey, where's the concealer? Another brand that I keep begging for concealer who does not want to give me what I asked for is Mented Cosmetics. Mented, where is the concealer? You got the foundation stick, you got the powder. Y'all came up with the bronzer instead of concealer like I asked for. I've been asking these people for concealer for 2 years. Mented Cosmetics, where is the damn concealer? Where is it? That is all. So the next brand I have to talk about is Proper Beauty. So I want more mauve shades. The new collection they came out with had like 1, maybe 2 shades I consider mauve. I want a collection of mauve shades. Y'all got a collection of nudes. Y'all gave me these like cranberry-ish, reddish type shades. Where are the mauves? I want the mauves. This shade is Profit, so this is one of the nudes I was talking about that they have. But where are the mauves? Where are they? Someone tell me, because I need to know. I haven't found them. I searched high and low and I found like 2. Like, where are my mauvey, pinky shades that I love to wear? As I sit here with a cool beige on. But I have on the NYX Cookies and Cream, and this is Milky Gloss. I bought it because Neon MUA had did a video on it. He didn't do a video on that shade. He did a video on another shade, and he was talking about how wonderful it was. And I was like, yes, honey, so give it to me. And I wanted to get a shade he had, but they had ran out of it in store, and I could only buy it online. So I figured I'd buy this shade and try it out and see if I like it. And then if I do, then I'll buy that shade online. And it's pretty nice, so I'll probably go ahead and buy it online when NYX has a sale or something. But now let's get into the eyeshadow palette. So I don't have too much to talk about when it comes to eyeshadow palettes, but there's only like 2 or 3 brands in here that I really wanted to do something with. Because for the most part, you know, Pat McGrath and Tatcha and are the brands that I usually reach for when it comes to high-end, when it comes to luxury and high-end type things. But these other brands I do like the formula of their products, and I figured I'd give them my thoughts on what I want to see from them. So let's get started. Okay, so let's start off with ABH. We need a Jackie Aina and ABH round 2 palette, just so we're clear. Maybe we can let Jackie make a highlighter too, I don't know. But I need another palette from Jackie Aina, because this palette broke records, sold sales. Even if you don't want to give her another one, just bring this one back. Just make this permanent somehow. I don't care how you do it. I don't care when you do it. I mean, make it a reasonable amount of time. But like, the point is, I need you to bring this back, or I need you to let her make another one and then do like a double set where you can buy this one and the new one. And let her make a highlighter too. Just why not? You know, I need it. So I need you to make that happen. As you can see, mine is quite filthy. That's because I use it on a consistent basis. But yeah, the point is, ABH, bring this back. Instead of making like makeup removal wipes and those hideous like 3-face palettes that you made, bring this back. Or better yet, why don't you just Jackie make the face palettes and do it that way? Because I don't know what y'all was doing with that packaging or any of that honey. It was a mess. It was a mess. It was a mess. No. Just bring back Jackie's palette and let Jackie make another palette. Or let her make a face palette second go round to go with the eyeshadow palette. I don't know. The point is, you need to bring that back. So, work on it. Okay, so next brand I have is Dominique Cosmetics. So, y'all remember in, I believe it was the Berries and Cream video. I don't know. I know it was one video I wrote, Dear Dominique Cosmetics. And like I said in the beginning of this video, those are the videos where I tell the brand what I want to see from them. And apparently they didn't hear me, or they were too busy like doing something else. But they heard me to a certain extent, because they made a 6-pan palette, but it wasn't what I said to making the 6-pan palette. So I don't know. Anyway, I liked the color story of this palette, but I did not like the formula of this. So what I would like them to do is make a color story off of each of the like lemonade flavors. So it's like they could do a blueberry little palette, a 6-pan like the palette she just came out with. And they could do a strawberry lemonade 6-pan palette. And then they could do a pink lemonade 6-fave palette. And of course like a mango one. And then if you wanted to go into teas or later on, then they could have 6-pan palettes of those. You could do 6-pan palettes of like pop flavors, so you can have like a grape one and a cherry one, and then you could do like a root beer one for the people who like neutral shades, or maybe you could do like a cream soda vanilla-ish one for people who like neutral shades and make that a palette. The point is, I wanted to see something like that from her brand since she was going on the drink route. I thought that would have been a really cute touch for like one of her summer collections, but it never happened. It never came. I don't know what's going on over there, but that's what I wanted to see, and I'd still love to see it. Like, since she got rid of this palette, she could come back, like I said, with the flavors that I talked about in this palette and just play off those and use each one of the original colors in a better formula and just add certain mattes and things like that. Like, I usually put Blueberry Fizz with chai tea, so maybe she could make like that a combination and add some different colorings along with that to make a cute little 6-pan palette of sorts. So I want to see more 6-pan palettes from her. I think these drink combination things would be cute since that's how she started off, and then she could like branch back and do that a little bit every now and again just to, you know, keep up with her tradition of having like drink related things. So I thought that would be cute, so I figured I'd throw that in here. The last brand I have to talk about, I know right at the end I feel like I was gonna be talking way longer than I did, but I tried to keep it short and sweet because, like I said, I got places to be and things to do. So since y'all so in love with weed, next year don't try to give us another palette just dedicated to one type of weed. Just give us an edibles palette, so you can have edible like lollipops, and then you can have edible gummy bears, and you can have edible like sour worms or whatever. And think of like 4 little like 6-pan palettes to give us, because I don't know why I have a thing for 6-pan palettes, but I feel like it'd be cute if they had like small little 6-pan palettes, and then they had like came up with 5 different categories or something, and they gave you like 5 for $100, or you could buy like them for $30 a piece or something like that. I don't know, but I feel like that would be cool. And then I'll give a different take on the whole weed situation, because I'm tired of just seeing just weed palettes. I want, you know, like, I'm fine with them doing the whole weed thing. I don't care. I don't smoke weed, but like, you know, that's what the brand is based on. Fine by me, but it's like I want to see different variations of weed as opposed to just different variations of the plant over and over again. So like, or if you want to do the plant thing or whatever, fine. Do a purple haze palette next year, and then we get some dark, grungy, cool, weird purples going on in addition to some greens and other things. Just don't make it too close to the Beetlejuice palette, because then we're just going to be annoyed. But, you know, like, you know, do purple haze, I guess. I don't know. I don't smoke weed, so I don't know how many variations of weed exist. But anyway, those are my thoughts on you all in these 420 palettes. So since you want to do, you know, weed palettes every 420 or every holiday of weed or whatever it is, give us a purple haze one next year so we can get some cool, grungy, weird purples that we don't have in Cheese and Parties and we don't have in the Beetlejuice collection. And then maybe you can give us some edible palettes in the future here and there, pop up or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, those are all my thoughts, and these are all the things I want to talk to my favorite brands about. So, I hope you all were entertained by this. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. Let me know down below. Do you agree with my ideas? Do you think I have cool ideas? Do you have better ideas? I mean, you can keep it to yourself if you don't want to, because tell them. I totally understand. But, like, what did you think of the ideas that I came up with? Because I thought they were actually kind of cool and innovative, and I tried to base them off what the brand has already done in the past when it came to the eyeshadow palettes. And towards the brands that haven't branched out and done anything different yet, I wanted to give them ideas on what unique things I think would be received well by their audience, since I am a part of it. But like I said, remember, you all are diamonds, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed. Bye.